Okay, so since this is a digital board, and usually all of the stuff that's in this middle area is just a bunch of knobs. And instead of doing the mix and adjusting the level here, you'd have a bunch of knobs for each channel and sending it to these auxes, which is really confusing, but it will save the state of the board because you've got hard knobs in those places. In this case, we're using a digital board, and because of that, we have to have a way to save all of the changes that we make to the aux mixes, the compression, the compression, the EQ, the noise gates, what's unmuted and what's not, what subgroups things are assigned to. Basically, anything on this board that is not a fader or a knob can be saved into our presets. So how do you save into a preset? So we're going to open up our, if I can zoom out far enough, the Studio Live application, which is linked up to our board. To save a preset, to save a new one, make sure none of them are selected here. And then you can hit plus, and then it'll ask you, okay, type in a name. So I'll type in test. Okay. So I'll type that in there and save it. Okay, now you see it appear in the list. So if I drag in another preset here, well, you see what happened. That preset had some really weird things going on with it and unmuted basically all the channels. So I'll probably have to fix that. But what I just created was this test, and if I zoom out here, well, that's basically what happened. Nothing really happened there, but sometimes you'll see a bunch of things become unmuted and stuff. So like when I dragged in that preset just a minute ago and everything went crazy, some weird settings were on that and causing stuff to feed back. So it will save things, all right, I'll tell you that. So just kind of be careful about that. And so if you are changing a bunch of settings for like the coffee house event that we had the other day, I had to EQ and level his guitar, Matt Brock's guitar, differently than usual. So I created a new preset. Yeah, new preset, and just did that so I didn't have to affect what was going on, what we had set already on Sunday morning. So that's one way you can kind of create temporary areas to work with, and then you don't have to save those settings for Sunday morning because it's not really good to surprise people on Sunday morning. So that's how you save a preset. And if you want to overwrite one, if you're continuing to work on one and you just want to update it, you can select it and then hit plus, and it'll say overwrite select preset, yes, and then you'll be good to go.